Coming up this time.
This is absolutely brilliant.
Air traffic controllers let me do a flyby past the city of Liverpool. I disturb the peace at a Welsh caravan park.
What must they think?
And Nick feels the force.
All right, Nick, let's do it.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to Rory on Air, the UK's most watched microlight flying channel, I think. We've recently smashed the 2,000 subscriber mark here on YouTube, which is awesome, and I'm chuffed to bits about that, so a massive thank you to each and every one of you for joining me on board. Please do keep your comments coming. Questions and funny stuff are especially welcome because I'm planning to start including some of your messages in future videos. This time though, I'm off to Caernarfon with one of my friends from work, Nick Woodsford.
And we're off. How about that then?
Awesome. Love it.
Golf Oscar Alpha departing the circuit to the west, altitude 1,500 feet and changing to Liverpool radar on 119.855. Golf Oscar Alpha, squawk 7,000, see you later. Squawk 7,000, speak to you later, Golf Oscar Alpha. So that's a conspicuity squawk. We'll change over to Liverpool. So we're doing almost 100 miles an hour.
So this is your
that's the airspeed, yeah.
Vertical speed is...
Yeah, so that shows us whether we're climbing or descending, so we've got a slight descent there.
Yeah.
I'm just aiming for 1,100, because you want to give yourself about 200 feet, because if we got a thermal, we'll probably get one at some point, and you'll feel it, you'll just feel us lift.
Right.
And if you're really close to the ceiling of the airspace, and you suddenly get a thermal, you're just going to be busting it.
Yeah.
So if you give yourself a couple of 100 feet, then you've got a fighting chance of just lowering the nose and and being able to avoid a snag.
Yeah.
So I'm going to call Liverpool now and ask them for zone transit and a basic service, and we want to go to Neston. That's M5610 to Neston. Liverpool radar, good afternoon. Golf Charlie Delta Oscar Alpha, request basic service and zone transit.
Golf Charlie Delta Oscar Alpha, Liverpool radar. The QNH1021 basic service you have, pass your details.
Basic service QNH1021, Golf Charlie Delta Oscar Alpha is a Eurostar microlight from Manchester Barton to Caernarfon. Currently Warrington, altitude 900 feet. Request a direct track if possible from M56 junction 10 to Neston.
And Golf Oscar Alpha, squawk 5056. Confirming your altitude QNH1021 again for me, please.
Altitude is 850 feet on the QNH1021, and was that 5056 for the squawk?
Golf Oscar Alpha 85056. 81 to my Papa, descent to 3,500 feet.
Descent altitude 3,500 feet, you want to my Papa? I'm just listening out. If I do that, it means stop talking because I've got to respond to them because they might come back to me because I'm waiting for transit approval.
Thanks, and report at Kirby.
He's dealing with an easy jet at the moment.
And Golf Charlie Delta Oscar Alpha, you're cleared to cross the controlled airspace. Where you are, though, you can route direct to Wallasey via flight for altitude 1,500 feet to QNH1021. Towards Destin, will take you right through the ATC and town too busy.
Golf Oscar Alpha, so direct from our present position to Wallasey VOR, not above altitude 1,500 feet on the QNH1021.
Golf Oscar Alpha, that's all correct. And if you report when you're beam Burton Wood at the western edge of the level corridor.
Wilco, Golf Oscar Alpha.
Golf November Hotel, squawk 0430. 0430, November Hotel.
Excellent.
You want to my Papa, descent to 2,500 feet.
2,500 feet, you want to my Papa? Right, not above 1,500. So we're going to stay at this until we're into Liverpool's airspace.
Golf Oscar Alpha, are you familiar with the Wallasey VOR?
Affirm, Golf Oscar Alpha, you want us to remain north of your ATZ?
Please, yeah, if you can route direct westbound from where you are, be fine.
Wilco, Golf Oscar Alpha.
Well, radar, please report out to speed
around. We're going to get a great view of Liverpool here, by the way.
Yes! Affirm, and when you're outside
temps and pressures in the green.
Declared to rejoin controlled airspace via
we're squawking what they want.
Just keep a good lookout, that's one of our exit lanes there.
We'll chat more in a bit. I'm just concentrating on this because this is an unfamiliar route.
Amazing. How much?
Inside Qatar airspace, now to radar control service, report Wallasey VOR.
Radar control service and report Wallasey, Golf Oscar Alpha.
Get in. Lads. Right, so they've said not above 1500, but I want to be as high as we can, so I'm going to full power climb and we'll go up to about 1300.
Yeah.
Just to give us that little bit of extra insurance policy. And hopefully it'll be a fraction smoother as well. Yeah, like I say, not been this route before, so we should be able to see Liverpool's runway down there. I think that'll be the airport there.
Yeah.
We're just going to stay north of their ATZ, and they said not above 1,500, so we just need to watch that. So we are north of the ATZ, that's Liverpool there, you can see the tower.
Yeah, oh yeah, see it.
Well, Liverpool's airport anyway, that's obviously Liverpool itself, but because at the moment, I mean, you know, this is a built-up area, but we've got all these golf courses, fields, more golf courses, fields. The wind's coming from the south, so we'd want to turn into wind, so we'd probably go for these golf courses down here. We've got some playing fields there. We've got more bits of greenery over there. Oh, this is great, Nick. What a treat.
Yeah, this is amazing, mate. Loving it.
Cathedral there.
Yeah, Albert Dock.
Yeah. This is absolutely brilliant. I'll tip the wing a bit so you can see.
Excellent.
There's the ferry. So we're looking for the Wallasey VOR.
Hello there, back to the arse approach runway 09, number 2, number 1, well ahead. There's no speed restriction. And what's your routing after cross?
Ah, I've got it. Just off to the right of the nose, there's a, see the houses?
Yeah.
Beyond the houses, about 2 fields beyond the houses, there's a white circular
Oh, I
thing.
see, yeah.
That's it. That's probably saved us 20 minutes, that, cutting straight through Liverpool.
That's great.
Golf Oscar Alpha, Wallasey, altitude 1,200 feet.
Golf Oscar Alpha, thanks. Basic service now, report leaving the frequency.
Basic service, Wilco, Golf Oscar Alpha.
Winners dinners.
There is circuit traffic on your left-hand side, so you'll be turning towards the airfield in a second.
Beautiful.
Oh, look at this. This is awesome. What a way to start your day, mate.
Yeah,
You're in our present location.
that's what I think. It's just another world. Another world.
The ET135 is just...
I feel so privileged to be able to do it, and I love sharing it with other people. I like flying on my own. You know, I put some tunes on a Bluetooth headset.
Yeah.
Listen to tunes, but it's great to share it with somebody else.
Ah, especially on a day like this.
Well, it is nice. Have you been in an aircraft of this size before?
I haven't, no. This is it, first time. I'll do it again. Haven't scared me off yet, mate.
Good. You haven't seen my landing at Caernarfon yet. You might need more than a cup of tea.
I should have brought my hip flask.
I'm getting quite hungry, actually. So we will stay on Liverpool until we get to Rhyl, which is one of these towns up the coast
Just
here.
remind another 1,300 feet west in the corridor, please.
So when we get there, we'll request a frequency change from Liverpool to Valley radar. So I'm going to plug in Valley's code, which is 125.225. So we'll do 125.225. It's nice and easy.
Golf Oscar Alpha, Rhyl, altitude 3,000 feet on the QNH 1021. Request frequency change to Valley radar on 125.255.
Golf Oscar Alpha and Squawk 7000, you can free call Valley. Have a good day.
Free call Valley, Squawk 7000, many thanks for the service, Golf Oscar Alpha.
You're welcome.
Ormshead must have taken some battering from the weather, mustn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
You know, a northwesterly gale, that must have really taken a thumping. I mean, it's obviously saved the town, because all this would have been washed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went out on that pier and a bloody seagull stole my ice cream. It swooped in over my right shoulder, took the whole bloody thing. Couldn't believe it.
Yeah, they're huge as well, aren't they? They're absolutely
And
huge.
it smacked me in the neck with its wing. God, I was furious. It was a good one as well. It was like a honeycomb thingy.
Yeah, they're like dinosaurs.
Yeah. So the radio mandatory zone for Valley here is from 2,000 feet up to 6,000 feet. So by staying at 1,500, we're not in the radio mandatory zone because they're not listening to me or they're not responding at the moment. But I also know that they'll ask me to transit the straight not above 1,500. So I will try them again now.
Valley radar, good afternoon, Golf Charlie Delta Oscar Alpha, request basic service.
I don't know why they're not responding, but I didn't see anything on the NOTAM about them not being open today. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Just carry on as we are.
Yeah. This is awesome, look at this.
Caernarfon Radio, good afternoon, Golf Charlie Delta Oscar Alpha, request joining information.
Good afternoon, Golf Oscar Alpha, Caernarfon, using runway 25 right hand of the KFE 1019. We have no reported traffic.
Runway 25 with a right-hand circuit and the QFE 1019, no reported traffic. We are currently 7 miles northeast of the field and we will join for right base for runway 25.
Roger.
Golf Oscar Alpha, final to land runway 25.
Roger, surface wind 220 at 10 knots.
Landing Golf Oscar Alpha.
So approach is stable between 60 and 65. What must they think? Yeah, 5 out of 10 for that.
That seemed pretty smooth to me, mate.
Can do better. I can do better than that. Welcome to Caernarfon.
Thanks, mate. That was awesome.
Oh.
Very good.
I'm always happy to see choppers in action, and the EC135 is a particular favourite, used here as an air ambulance, of course. I also love wandering into an airfield cafe after a flight, and as usual, Caernarfon didn't disappoint.
Help me with that, Nick.
Oh yeah. Fantastic grub.
Lunch over, we get back on board for our return leg to Barton and are immediately presented with another chopper oogling opportunity, this time courtesy of HM Coast Guard.
Look at that beast, that is a big bit of kit, that, isn't it? You ready to go?
Ready, mate? Yep.
We're instruments are in the green now, let's go for it. Off already. That's what a 20 knot headwind will do for you. And avoid going out to sea, so clear under my wing, clear under yours, right hand circuit. Climbing turn to the right. Round again onto downwind, circuit height 800 feet.
Golf Oscar Alpha climbing into the overhead.
Golf Oscar Alpha, Roger.
Right, let's aim for Snowdon then, shall we?
Awesome.
Golf Oscar Alpha, we tried to contact Valley Radar on the way over here and couldn't raise them. Are you aware of them not being operational today?
Negative, we have heard them on the air.
Okay, Roger, in that case, we'll change to Valley on 125.225 and many thanks for the visit.
Yes, thank you, have a safe trip.
Golf Oscar Alpha. Valley Radar, good afternoon, Golf Charlie Delta Oscar Alpha, request basic service.
Very odd.
Yeah.
Very odd indeed. Well, welcome aboard again to the return leg of this edition of Rory on Air with my mate Nick Woody Woodsford on board.
Hello, how you doing?
What did you make of Caernarfon?
Very nice. Had a nice tuna, mayo, cheese and tomatoes toasty. Strong salad. Nice bit of coleslaw on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Cheap as well, actually. It's really good.
Right, we probably better make a beeline for home, really, because I don't want to make you late for work. Nick's supposed to be holding 5 Live together this afternoon, so...
yeah, I'll be on air with 5 Live later this evening. Well, not on, literally on air.
Yeah, but...
Controlling the buttons.
Making sure everybody else stays on air. Right, we'll go up this valley here. Head towards Harden. I mean, you can do some fun shit, like... Whoa!
Whoa! That was good.
Oh, back the other way. Feel the G.
Feel the G on that.
Whoa!
That was great.
Good fun, like doing that.
Yeah, that's good.
Mackay, chop Mackay. Well, when I get home, I am going to have a cup of tea, and then I'll probably go to Aldi and get stuff in for tea. Just a normal mundane life. Back on terra firma. I did that the other day, and I'd flown back from. I'd taken this aeroplane on my own up to Rossall to do my biannual. So I'd flown this aeroplane on my own up to Rossall, flown in a new type of aeroplane with a new instructor to do my licence, you know, every 2 years, get checked out. Did that, and then flew back again in this on my own, listening to tunes, and then got in another the Icarus from Barn, which is the high wing microlight that I'm allowed to fly, and took that up with a student from Salford University who's doing a final year piece on aviation and engineering, so she wanted to come up and ask me some questions about flying and YouTube and stuff. So in the space of a day I'd flown 3 different types of aeroplanes. And then I get back home and then I find myself walking to Aldi with a plastic bag to go and buy sausages, and I'm like, this is just such a letdown from this, you know. Blah de blah, look at us in a plane in the sunshine.
2.5 miles, crossing right left, indicating 2,000 feet.
Part information, good afternoon, Golf Charlie Delta Oscar Alpha, request join.
Golf Charlie Delta Oscar Alpha, part information, pass your message.
Golf Charlie Delta Oscar Alpha is a Eurostar microlight from Caernarfon to Barton, currently 1 mile north Fellwall Viaduct, altitude 1,000 feet on the QNH 1018, 2 POB.
Golf Oscar Alpha, runway 26 right, circuit right hand, QFE 1016, squawk 7365.
Runway 26 right, circuit right hand, QFE 1016, squawk 7365. How many aircraft in the circuit today, David?
Golf Oscar Alpha, there's currently no known circuit traffic. Got 1 aircraft shortly for departure and a police helicopter joining, reported 6 miles north at 24.
Roger, in that case we'll position for downwind join for 26 right.
Golf Oscar Alpha, report entering the ATZ.
Wilco, Golf Oscar Alpha.
Police 151, that's the ATZ. Police 151, Roger, report final. We've had some kids trespassing on the airfield near Alpha 5, just near the 20 threshold, and they're now back climbing over the fence. Any chance to be able to assist?
Hey fam, well I'll just talk to the crew.
Okay, no problem. So it's just where the 20 threshold is, just to the left of that way, see the tall trees, you'll see them walking out towards the Alpha 5, just on this fence at the moment, about 100 metres back from our fire truck.
Police 151, we'll just want to stay at a hover about 200 feet.
Police 151, Roger, nothing there to over that. I think, hilariously, they think that the Shawbury helicopters are police, and little do they know you're behind them.
So the chopper coppers are hovering on the apron to try and scare off some teenagers. Golf Oscar Alpha, would you like us to buzz the Neds as well?
Police 151, we just want to climb up to about 400 feet.
Police 151, Roger, there's nothing there to affect that.
Copy. Golf Oscar Alpha entering the ATZ from the west and positioning for downwind join for 26 right.
Golf Oscar Alpha, traffic crosswind to Cessna 150, report downwind.
Looking for traffic, Golf Oscar Alpha.
Oh, he's behind us.
Golf Mike India, Alpha 3, ready for departure.
He's behind.
Golf Mike India, police helicopter on task, just north of the airfield, runway 26 right, take off at your discretion, 160 degrees, 9 knots. Taking off, Golf Mike India.
Golf Oscar Alpha downwind.
Golf Oscar Alpha, report final.
Wilco, Golf Oscar Alpha.
Trafford Centre and the chill factor.
Yeah.
The city in front of us.
Golf Oscar Alpha, final to land 26 right.
Golf Oscar Alpha, runway 26 right, land at your discretion, surface wind 160 degrees, 8 knots.
Landing Golf Oscar Alpha.
Alpha 1 mile to the north, from the north of the Middlebrook Stadium, 1700 feet on QNH 1018, request join information.
Golf Hotel Alpha, runway 26 right, circuit right hand, QSE 1016.
Going for 26 right, circuit right hand, QSE 1016, Golf Hotel Alpha.
Well, mate, thank you very much. That was
Absolute pleasure, mate.
I have a smile on my face the rest of the day, I think.
Good. Yeah, it does that, aviation. Yeah, it's been a pleasure having you on board. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and thank you everybody for watching, as always. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and all that sort of stuff. And we'll see you on the next video. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Woo!
That was great, mate.
Mate, that was absolutely fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic. That was awesome.
Can you see why I go on about it all the time?
Mate, it's amazing. Just like the freedom to be able to do that is fantastic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially, I'm sure as well, if you had your whole day, you like head on down, because you like go to like,
We can go anywhere.
have lunch, fly somewhere else, do like a loop back.
Exactly. Well, when Nick and I flew back from where he picked up his airplane, we stopped off at 3 airfields on the way back. We had cups of tea and lunch, and met up with other pilots, and you had a bit of a chat. Yeah, it's great. Absolutely ace.